So, right where we left off, we come across this button we saw in Peach's castle. Basically, just step on it with 4 people and it opens, or it activates.
Does the game have any buttons where it's just 2 people?
Maybe? I don't think so, but I could be wrong. Anyway, if you're piggybacking, you can press X and Y to throw the babies off and have them go on their own. And while they're separated, they can still move on their own, or they can at least jump while separated.
Wait, how do those pipes work? I'm just confused now.
Okay, those pipes basically work by, if you hit them, it will just transport the other brothers to you.
Right, I guess I'm just like, I'm thinking too much of the mechanics of it, like, how does a pipe just come in out of nowhere, and then give you the elder whatever? I'm thinking this too much.
Yeah, it's just convenience, basically. I got kind of bored here, so I started trying to be fancy with hitting the that L block.
You totally mucked it up.
Well, I got it. I'm just demonstrating that the blocks can be hit by babies, too.
You can viciously throw your babies into blocks.
Yes. But then I saw those ones over there, and like I realized that was just kind of a waste of time. You can activate the blocks even when you're not piggybacking, so save yourself a little bit of time there by not waiting for an animation.
Can you get all 4 of the Mario Bros on top of each other?
What do you mean?
Like Mario on top of Luigi with the babies on top? Like a giant tower of Mario?
I don't think so. Yeah, I know, it's disappointing.
Seems like it'd be a super cool, like, finish move.
Yeah, that'd be pretty awesome.
Sort of like Disgaea.
I like how there's a boo up in the corner. Peekaboo, I see you.
You're not supposed to see him. He wasn't supposed to be in the frame.
So hey, this is Kamek. You might remember him from Yoshi's Island.
Or Mario 3. Was he in Mario 2? I don't think he was.
I'm pretty sure the first game he was in was Yoshi's Island.
Really?
Pretty sure. Oh, we also have another tutorial right now.
Oh my god.
This one is for something that you would never... that is nowhere else in the series, so it's actually kind of relevant. So when you do a jump attack, if you press the babies button right when you land, you'll do an extra... You get the chance to do an extra hit, basically.
Right.
So...
Can you press like both of them at the same time?
No.
Or does it...
So yeah, that's basically it. As you can imagine, Bros items are different too. Not sure why I went so slowly on the text here.
Might as well let everybody read them.
Okay.
God forbid you should pause on a tutorial.
Okay, so for Green Shell, once the baby of the selected brother you're on will ride the shell, and once the shell approaches the enemy, press the babies button and you'll do a little extra damage.
That's incredibly unsafe.
And probably also nauseating.
I don't even want to imagine baby Mario just vomiting all over the place.
Oh no.
It's a poison attack. I've learned from Pokemon.
If you don't do it at the right timing, he'll just poison Mario or... Yeah.
He just lays down like a giant path of vomit all over the place.
So gross. Anyway, this is the last set of enemies Kamek's gonna give us. The only other thing to note is that Green Shell's an attack that travels on the ground, so it can't actually touch enemies that float, like Boo.
Nice job on the mustache.
Thanks. I'm very proud of that shiny mustache.
Oh, get a 6. Was that a 7?
That was a 5, actually.
I thought I saw a 7.
I wish there were 7s. As far as I know, they go from 1 to 5. I've heard they might actually go up to a 7, but I've never seen it, so...
I'm gonna have to watch the game tape afterwards. I'm not going crazy, I swear.
So again, I decided to be fancy and just attack by throwing the babies up.
That's a good one.
There's a new enemy type there, but I didn't want to show because the babies are really weak, so that battle took forever.
Oh yeah, because when you throw them, you only get to use your babies?
Yeah. If they're together, you fight them as a team, but if the teams are separate, then you fight them alone.
It's a little ridiculous, because I mean, they're right there.
Yeah. Also, I really like that the babies have a stash stat.
I was gonna say.
Best thing.
So we've got the potential for like super ripped Mario, then we're gonna have like super mustached babies.
Yup.
Awesome.
Okay, so the final new enemy of the area are Boom Guys. They'll shoot bullet bills at you.
Another very unsafe design feature.
Yeah. So if they point out one-hand at you, they're gonna do a fake out, and they'll just shoot out air and then a bullet bill. And they had a little more to them, but I killed that one too fast. And I think I got a mushroom off this battle.
Do the enemies ever like scale up further on? Because I assume like since it's Bowser and Shrooms and all that, you must fight the same enemies, you know, at least regularly.
No, the enemies don't actually scale. It's actually kind of funny. Like in the 4th game, like I don't know how relevant this is to this game, but I fought an early game enemy by jumping on it to initiate the battle, and I just kind of flattened it with over 1,000 damage.
Wait, so you're getting into like the thousands of damage in the 4th game?
Only because like I was facing an early game enemy with like Mario and Luigi from like maybe 3/4 of the way through.
That just seems very cruel. like you knowingly left them there.
Yeah.
For days, just to stomp on them.
Anyway, if you throw the babies up to another room, and they'll be exploring on the top screen, and Mario and Luigi are on the bottom screen. There were a couple enemies there too, and I cleared them out. I was just positioning there for a special reason, and it has to do with these 2 special blocks, which Stuffo really wants to give me a tutorial about. Even though it's extremely obvious how this works.
But one of them is grayed out. How does it work?
Well, let's start by hitting the not grayed out one. So, yeah, that's basically it. Just hit them.
I mean, that was pretty tough.
Yeah, hitting things in sequence is really hard.
I would have been lost.
Alright.
So, like, could you theoretically bring the baby Marios back down so that they could also get the XP for that?
You could. I probably would have if my OCD were complaining to me enough about it, but... yeah.
I see you cut out you getting hit by a bullet bill.
Mario never got shot. What are you talking about?
You're just gonna edit that afterwards.
Okay, I left this fight in because it's 3 Boom Guys, so I actually have a chance to show off what they can do. So when they lose their cannons, they'll try to call for another one, and sometimes it doesn't work. And that guy there, he put both his hands on his helmet, so the bullet bill shot out right away.
Since it's Shy Guys after all, is it possible that enemies can run away from combat?
I don't remember actually. Well, for this game at least. I know in other games, enemies can run away. Like if you take out like a small platoon's leader, like the stragglers will be terrified.
Right.
And
Now, does that make them like disappear from the world? Like you'll never see them ever again in the overworld?
Chances are those enemies don't actually show up in the overworld to begin with, because the representation is just the leader.
Right. But I mean, like, once if they retreat, you lose that XP forever.
Yeah, but enemies aren't finite, so
Oh,
like
okay.
if you reload the game, then they'll respawn, or if you go far away enough, they respawn.
Oh, okay.
Not entirely sure how far that is.
But basically, just like standard RPG stuff.
Yeah, pretty much.
Right.
Come on, no whammies, no whammies.
Nice.
Totally gonna make Mario swole as hell. I don't remember what I wanted to do with Luigi.
This kind of like makes me want to see a TAS of this game, where like all it is just like fours everywhere.
I think I saw it. I think I started watching a task for the first game where they ended up finishing with like Mario and Luigi at like level no higher than 4.
How is that even possible?
Persistence? And mega glitching too.
Oh, okay. I guess that would explain it.
Yeah.
Because it seems like you'd have to dodge like everything.
Well, I mean, you're encouraged to do that to begin with. Like, you actually do end up taking quite a lot of damage if you just take hits head on.
Right, but I mean, wouldn't this game... It seems like this game, they put a lot of enemies out there so that you can defeat them to level up.
Right, but you still tend to take a lot of damage if you get hit.
Right.
Anyway, the gimmick for this exploration is the babies are in a dark room where you can't see the pathway, so you gotta hit the shine block as the adults to send a shine up to the babies so they can see where they're going.
Seems kind of tedious.
It is a little tedious.
Because, I mean, like, you have to keep doing it.
Yeah, I mean, all you gotta do with the brothers is basically just hit A every once and again, or once in a while. Yeah.
Because, I mean, you still had to do it, like, what, 4 times?
Yeah, I mean, if you know where you're going, you don't have to, but... Yeah.
Save that for the task run, my friend.
So, hey, we got a thing. Blue and pointy. It looks kind of familiar, too.
It's the teleport pyramid from Divinity.
Is it? I was thinking of the Millennium Pyramid from, Yu-Gi-Oh! Was that what it's called?
I can't remember.
It was from that dumb movie.
Yeah, I never watched those. Yu-Gi-Oh! is like a little bit after my time.
Anyway, if for some reason you had the brothers lost, there's a pipe you can use to reclaim them. But for now, this should be the final area of the castle.
It seems like a very forced thing, because I think that pipe looked like it's too high for babies to jump into.
Yeah, kinda. But you need 4 people to use those pipes anyway, so...
Oh, yeah. Is Toadsworth generally British? I noticed a jolly good there.
I think he's been British ever since he debuted in Sunshine. It's just a lot more pronounced here because... Yeah, that...
It's all in text?
Yeah.
Right.
Absolute rubbish.
I'll believe it once he starts calling Bowser and his troop riffraff. The Nincompooter. Wow.
Let's go! Oh yeah.
Toadsworth does have his moments where he's actually kind of funny, and that was one of them. I don't know.
Whatever. It's Toadsworth, I don't care.
I really don't like how he just is very reckless with the endangerment of Mario and Luigi's baby lives.
Or just like Mario and Luigi in general.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you guys have saved the kingdom for like the 17th time. Go to hell.
Oh, Toadsworth.
I mean, I guess this Toadsworth technically gets a bye because it's, you know, past Toadsworth, so he doesn't know, but
the older one, he has no excuse.
Oh yeah, no, definitely.
Anyway, the top screen can tell us where we're going, but I just want to look around this courtyard, because now is a pretty good time to end off. So this is what it's like to save. You get a little screenshot of the current area. Sometimes it looks like a vacation photo. And you get a little scrolling text to basically summarize the story up to that point.
That's handy.